If you are a freelancer or running an agency, then you know the problems managing the clients, sending the invoices, chatting, and the stuff going on. So what if in this video I will show you a tool with the help of you can create your branded client portal offering all these things that I have just mentioned with the your own domain, logo, and the all this stuff. So it will feel like you have your own software. So in this video I'm going to talk about AgencyPro. This is the platform that lets you create the branded client portals for your services here, and right now it is available on the AppSumo lifetime deal starting from the $59. So we have the 5 tier plans, and every tier plan has the higher limit of the seats, means the team members you can add. And here's the best part, all the clients you are going to onboard on this client portal, they will also get their login details if they want to check out their service process here. So every time you add a client email address, they will get a account setup invitation in which simply they will get the email with the button to set up the account, and now anytime they can log in on the client portal and see all the activities on the same platform. You can send out the invoices, you can send out the proposals, you can send out the task information. All this stuff will be the managing and the easy, and like I said, this is all in one dashboard for you. You don't need any other third-party tool right now. So most of the agencies before this actually using the 4 or 6 tools like the Trello, the payment gateway, the messaging, the Gmail for the email, all this stuff, but here you can manage all this stuff. So in this video I'm going to give you a detailed overview on this client portal by the AgencyPro, how you can actually use this platform to set up your account, adding the branded logo, setting up your custom domain, all this stuff. Without wasting any more time, let me get started. So first you need the lifetime deal because it is so much affordable. You can just get started anytime. Just get the lifetime deal, but I suggest go at least the tier 3 plan. Let me tell you why. So in the single tier plan, although pricing is just $59, but here is no time tracking, no branding, all this stuff. Basically you will get so much limited, and there's only the one team seats, means you cannot even add your team members here. That's why I suggest go with at least 3, because here you have the 10 team membership, okay, and the 5 workspaces you can create. What I mean by the 5 workspaces, so every workspace will let you add the more services, more agency information here. Right now this is how I have added the one workspace, but you can add or create one more than one workspace to let you easily separate or diversify your agencies in the one single platform. Okay, so there's also the all this stuff like time tracking, the hourly services, branded portal, emails, all these features access you will get in the tier 3 plan. So I will give the link in the description if you want to check it out, the lifetime deal. So once you got the lifetime deal, this is the dashboard you are going to log in. First it will ask you to set up your workspace. So in the workspace you have to simply click here on the create workspace, or by default you will end up on the creating the workspace. So I will go to the workspace settings, and here I will show you how you can make this client portal with your own branded logo, colors, and even the custom domain here. So this is the space, and here you can see we have the general settings, all this stuff. Here we can add our workspace working logo. Here we can add the favicon. You can see right now this is appearing here. This is my own favicon here. I can just change the themes here. Okay, so by default the color is not here. You can just add the color code and it will be done. Now here you can add the workspace URL. So right now it is with this subdomain here, and right now it is also showing up here. So all the invitations you are going to send your clients for the setting up account will be with this URL here. Okay, so right now if I go to this here, I have added myself as the client. I got this account setup invitation email. So when I click here on the setup account, it will be the just redirected to my own this subdomain here, but I want to add my own custom domain here. So if I get back to the here, you can see that we have also the custom domain option available here. Let me go to the custom domain advanced, and here you can see this is the custom domain section. Here you can simply add, all you need to add the CNAME or this values here, and it will be done. Same thing you can go with the email configuration here. So that is the thing, you can do it right now. And we have also the translations available. If you want to show your client portal more than the English language or in your preferred regional language, you can easily do that. We have the integrations available. So with these integrations I can just set up the things with third-party tools. Like I want to add a live chat, we have this option available. I want to add this Slack for the managing the team members instantly, we have this. Then we have also the Zapier for the automating stuff. Okay, so this is how you are going to managing your workspace. Now let me show you how you are going to add your first client. So once you got in the dashboard here, you can see we have this user sections available. So simply go to the users angles, go to the clients, and here you can see we have this option available, adding the client. So simply click here on the add a client, and on this page you have to add your client details. Like I am adding myself. Okay, so I am adding Pasant K. This is suppose your client name. You can add the client any image here. You can add the email address. Make sure the email address is correct, because here the client portal invitation or the access will be sent here. So okay, so I am adding the one of my email address here, simply giving you the demo. Okay, and then you can add the organization. So okay, so right now you can see there is only 2 organizations saying. So how you can add the third one? Simply click here on this plus icon, and now you can add the organization name. So that is how much easy. Okay, so then after that, the position, it can be the marketing manager. Okay, so I will add the manager. Then the phone numbers, if you have the phone numbers you can add it. If you don't, just skip it, and make sure you tick this icon, that is the send invitation email, and it will let you to add the client to set up or with the account password here. Okay, and simply click here on the create a client, and now your client will be the created. So while this is just processing, I will go to the my email address and move to that email address here. Okay, so right now you can see this is how I will got the email address. Let me scroll down below. Okay, I think I got the wrong email address. So I have already added myself here, so I will simply send the resend invite. Okay, and let's back to the inbox here and refresh the my inbox. Yeah, you can see I got this invitation. Okay, so that's how you are going to add your clients. Super easy, super useful. Okay, now same thing you can do with your team members. Simply add the team member, add the email address, and you can send out the emails to setting up the accounts. Okay, now let me tell you how you can send out the services. Okay, so by default when you are setting up your account, it will ask your domain name, and from the domain it will fetch the services. So if you don't have the services, simply go to the all services here and simply click here on the import services, and here it will ask you add your website URL to importing that. Okay, so or you can simply upload the CSV file. Okay, so no worries, I am going to upload manually, and simply click here on the create a service, and now it will ask you to add the all this information to setting up the services, whether it's the recurring based or the one-time based. Okay, so adding the details can take the time, so I'm going to open any of one. So right now I have just set up this demo service here, so simply click here on the edit. Okay, and now I will show you how the things work out. Okay, so this is the one-time service, but I can also choose the recurring. Now click here on the next, and now this is the service name, description. If you have the any image for the service, you can upload. Click here on the next. Then we have the pricing, the number of the requests, on all this information. Then click here on the next. Okay, see, that's how super easy. So once adding all this stuff, your service will be done. Okay, so now click here on the next, click here on the publish, and now your service is published. So with a single click you can share this service with anyone here. Okay, so right now you can see this is the service URL. Simply copy it. Okay, and now whenever you are going to open up this link, it is going to show up the service here that is ready to check out. Okay, so that is super easy. Now once anyone buy this service, they will be automatically onboarded on the clients. Now suppose you want to chat with the clients, how you can do that? So simply go to the messages here, and now you can just chat with the clients, send out the emails from this single dashboard. Okay, so that's how it works. So simply click here on the add a client. I will go with the direct client. Okay, and simply I will add this client here. Okay, so I will create, and okay, it is asking me again. Yeah, now I can chat here. Simply send hi, and now they will be informed in their client portal. They have the access. Okay, and I want to see if I will also, yeah, you can see I am also getting the message on my email here. See, this is the hello. So that is how it's actually work, and I'm really surprised the real time it is working. Then we have the invoices. You want to send the invoices, you don't need any third party tool or the payment gateway. Simply create the invoice, and because you have already connected here for the accepting payment, you can send out and accept the payment. Now this is the report section. You can request the reports to send out the your clients. You can review the reports. Okay, and in the dashboard you can just birds view all the things in the single dashboard, like the how many requests, the active clients, the monthly revenue, what is your clients, the client satisfaction, all this stuff. But still, if you want to change this thing, you have to simply click on the customize. Now all these things I can enable or the disable. So this is how this professional client portal source looks out and work out. I hope you enjoyed this demo and the user interface and the tutorial I have showed you right now. So again, if you want to check it out, it's lifetime deal, link is given in the description. And that's all for today's video I want to talk about. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe this channel to stay updated with all these kind of the videos I create regularly and the consistent to help you and your business to grow. Bye bye, take care, and I will see you in the next one.